Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. Again, we are here talking about 7 keys to prosperity. So this one is the 6th key. This one is talking about clearing up your sugar honey iced tea, baby. Sugar honey iced tea, you know, S-H-I-T, for those of you that didn't know what that stood for. Clearing up your sugar honey iced tea. So I spoke about this in one of the prior videos, talking about how when you're younger, how people might tell you things like money doesn't grow on trees, rich people are all bad people, just things that you might have grown up with regarding money or finances that might have been negative. Maybe you grew up with someone telling you we're broke, we don't have enough money, we can't afford this, or simply something as simple as you going to the store, you seeing something you want, you asking your grown-ups, your parents, your family, whoever, oh, can I get this? And they say, no, I can't afford it. Or no, we can't afford it. Or no, what do you think? I made of money? All these things that we heard growing up really affect us on a subconscious level. So one of the things you have to do is to really clean up all that subconscious negative garbage so that you can start to receive more goodness and more prosperity and more flow into your life. One of the ways to clean up the subconscious is really dealing with the biofield. We have the physical body, we can see, touch, and feel, but then around the physical body, we have something called the biofield. In some instances, it's also called the aura. This biofield, we know it exists because sometimes in some instances and in some cases, you might see someone you may not necessarily know, but you just get a bad vibe about them. That's the biofield talking to you. Or another example is you're minding your own business, doing something, and then all of a sudden you might think about someone and then they call you within that minute. That's also your biofield talking to you. Because like, how did that happen? How else would that have happened? Over time, whether it's stress, whether it's negative emotions, over time this biofield can really just get clogged and congested with just a whole bunch of different things, a whole bunch of different experiences that we might have gone through in our life. The same way that we take a physical shower every day, we must also take a biofield shower every day. But people, of course, don't really know how to do that. Like, how do you take a biofield shower? We don't really know how to do that. So one of the ways to do that, especially with this particular topic of enhancing, of increasing your prosperity, one of the ways to do that is just to imagine what it is that you want to get rid of. Imagine it in front of you and then imagine it just being erased. So we're gonna try this because it's one thing to understand and to intellectually know it, but it's another thing to also make sure that we're feeling it and we're making sure that we're really fine-tuning our prosperity energy the best way that we can. One of the ways in which we can do this is by trying it out and really making it interactive. So we're gonna do it right now. I hope you are in a space where you can sort of move your body, where you can imagine things. If not, I would say come back to it. It's important to really make sure that we're cleaning up our sugar honey iced tea in the best way that we can, and this is one of the ways that we can do that. Just close your eyes, and with your eyes closed, I want you to imagine any of the things that were told to you when you were younger about money that might have been negative. Money doesn't grow on trees, we can't afford it, anything. Imagine seeing that and feeling it, and then imagine there's a whiteboard in front of you, a very clear whiteboard, and imagine throwing all that stuff up on the whiteboard. Just throw it all up on there. Now, I want you to imagine your dominant hand. Imagine your dominant hand as the color of lightning. Imagine your dominant hand as the color of lightning. See it as lightning. And now with this whiteboard in front of you, with all this stuff that you threw up on it, move your dominant hand, the lightning one, move it across the whiteboard, across all that stuff, and just say erase. Erase all these negative emotions, negative thoughts about money. Erase all these negative thoughts, all these negative emotions about prosperity. Erase, deal be thoroughly, erase completely. Okay, hand down. Okay, and you can open your eyes. Okay, how do we feel? Okay? All right, we're gonna do this 2 more times to really get the cleaning process going. Really just like wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. We're gonna really clean it. So these next 2 times also, when we do it, I will also help you and assist you on my end as well. As I said in a few videos ago, energy follows thought. So, because energy follows thought, and I've trained and learned the skills to help other people in enhancing their energy and clearing away negative stuff, I'm gonna help you. Close your eyes. Imagine the whiteboard in front of you. Throw up all that stuff on the whiteboard, anything else about money, negative things regarding money, even negative things just regarding prosperity in general, just in your life. Energies of lack, energies of not having enough. Just throw it all up on there on the whiteboard. Ready? With your dominant hand like lightning, take it and imagine erasing it. Just imagine erasing all that negative stuff on the whiteboard and go. Erase completely, deeply, and thoroughly. Erase. I'll help you this time. Erase, erase completely, deeply, thoroughly. Erase, 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 erase all the negative energies regarding this topic, regarding the situations. Erase completely, thoroughly, deeply, thoroughly, and all the auras and all the chakras. Deeply, thoroughly. Erase in the biofield. Erase, erase completely, deeply, and thoroughly. Erase. And cut, disconnect all cords and connections regarding that. Good. We're going to do it again. Same thing. One more time. Just throw up anything else, any remaining energies, anything that might be subconscious that maybe you don't remember consciously. Just imagine throwing that all up on the whiteboard. Throw it all up on there. Get it on there. Everything. And again, with the dominant hand, it's like lightning and go. Erase completely, deeply, thoroughly. Erase everything about negative thoughts, negative energies regarding prosperity, wealth, and abundance. Erase completely, deeply, thoroughly. Erase, 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 erase completely, deeply, thoroughly, and permanently. Erase, 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 erase. And again, I'm going to cut, disintegrate all cords and connections. Cut, disintegrate, cut, disintegrate, cut, disintegrate, cut, disintegrate. Permanently, deeply, thoroughly. Cut, disintegrate, cut, disintegrate. And take a deep breath in. And release. And again, deep breath in. And release. Last time, deep breath in. And release. Okay, good. I'm still feeling or sensing that there might be a deeper need for a cleansing right now. So just say thank you to yourself right now. Just mentally just say thank you to yourself. And I'm gonna do a deeper cleaning. Close your eyes and just say thank you. I'm gonna do a deeper cleaning. Just relax. Okay, take a deep breath in and release. Okay, and open your eyes. How do we feel? How do we feel? You should feel lighter. You should feel like you have more clarity on certain things. So we went in and we erased certain things that were negative regarding prosperity. But then there was a certain point in which I said cut and disintegrate all cords. There are these cords, these energetic biofield cords that are connected between us and someone else. And these cords are essentially an energy exchange. If you think about a landline telephone, so back before cell phones, when you had to actually pick up a phone and the phone was actually connected to a cord that connected to the actual phone that connected into the wall, essentially these phones, these landline phones, would allow you to connect to someone on the other end. But again, you had to connect through this particular line. So we have these energetic cords that attach us to other people. And again, as I mentioned in a previous video, the physical world is similar to the esoteric and the energetic world. So the energetic world is a complete mirror of things that happen in our life, in our physical material life. Essentially, these energetic cords, it's an energy exchange. Sometimes if you talk to someone on the phone and maybe they're going through a hard time, or maybe not, maybe they're just talking to you on the phone and afterwards you just feel so drained talking to them, that's because there's an energetic cord that linked you and that person, and they're essentially draining you of your energy. They're almost like an energy vampire. These energetic cords, if the energetic connection and exchange is negative, then that negative energy can continue to penetrate you even if that person is no longer in your life. So when I said cut and disconnect any cords, essentially what I was doing was I was cutting and disconnecting all the cords from any of the people that might have given you any negative impressions regarding money. That does not mean that I disconnected that person from your life. Because some people might think, oh, you disconnect the cord between me and the other person. That means that I'm not going to talk to them ever again. They're not going to be in my life any longer. That's not what that means. No. Disconnecting the energetic cord is essentially just disconnecting whatever the energy passage through is between you and the person, so that you can have and maintain and hold more of your own energy, and the other person can do the same thing as well. So essentially, when I said disconnect all cords, I just disconnected any of the sort of negative energy that was connected between you and the person, in which that person might have implanted or connected any negative or harsh or wrong thoughts regarding prosperity in your life. So that's what that disconnection was. As we were cleaning up the board, I noticed that there were some connections that needed to be disconnected. So that's one of the other keys to prosperity, cleaning up your SHIT. You got a chance to feel what it was like to clean some of that stuff up today. Next week, which is the last key, we will focus on really implanting good seeds. Implanting good seeds so that the prosperity can grow. Essentially, what this was, it was almost like pulling up the weeds. So you had a backyard full of weeds. So we came back there, cut all the weeds, really cut things at the root, disconnected all the things at the root, cleaned stuff up, and now your backyard's just empty. Now it's just dirt. So next week, we will focus on planting those seeds so that those seeds can grow into goodness, prosperity, abundance, and wealth in your life. That's it for this week. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.